Brothers Con Watch Pod. Like, subscribe, yeah. Alright, Patty, here we are, episode 8. Can you believe it? Car crime update.
Show starting out with Crime Corner.
Crime Corner. That's what it is.
And of course, it begins with a Florida man.
Florida man steals Rolls-Royce Ghost that was left running. What was he, a fucking pizza guy?
Apparently, he left it with the valet with the keys in it running. He was like, "I'll be right back."
Oh, that rocks. Oh no,
Yeah.
and then he dumped it? Oh, that's
I didn't know he crashed it.
Yeah, look at this.
Ew. Are those airbags of the windshield?
I don't know what's going on in this picture. I tried to open this link up, but it's you know, I don't know if you've heard, but X has been going through some turbulent times lately.
Tumultuous times
Yeah.
over there at X.
I can't believe this guy would break the law.
Was it him?
We
no.
need to, that's what came up there. I don't mean to malign the gentleman if he's 36-year-old James Brown. Hey! Fascinating. Oh, there it is. Now we can see it. It appears he crashed it while trying to... At least he was trying to fill her up. Hopefully he was putting premium in it. That's a high-quality automobile.
give me the 87.
Alright, speaking of X, they can't move these shit boxes. Can you believe it?
I mean, I'm shocked.
I mean, I just saw they announced a new one, a cheaper one.
Yeah, well, it's still, I think, more expensive than it was originally supposed to be, but...
Well, of course, they always are, right? And I know
yeah, but I love that the Tesla dealers have stopped accepting them on trade.
as trade-ins. That fucking rocks, dude.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and I know they've got all kinds of incentives
It's like,
beyond
look, dude, I just want a Model Y, short range, small battery.
Yeah.
Just please.
Oh yeah, what about giant Cybertruck?
No can do, bud. They're underwater about 90 grand on this thing.
Yeah, can you imagine if you paid like 130 grand for one of these?
Oh,
And
people
now-
were paying 200 for them.
Yeah, and now they're selling them brand new for like 60.
Yeah. It's not that far off from like the Hummer EV.
Yeah, I mean, those things were
I
like
think they,
$250 on the used market for a while.
yeah, when they first came out, they're selling on Cars and Bids for $240K or whatever, and now they're,
Yeah,
I don't know, 70 or 80.
right, something like that.
Yeah, so the Cybertruck is absolutely an unmitigated fucking disaster by any measure,
Right.
except for the fact that it outsold the F-150 Lightning and I think every other electric truck except for the Rivian R1S
Right.
this year. So, of course it didn't meet Elon's bullshit made up goals where they're going to sell 10 billion of them in the first month or whatever he told the investors, but
Right. Well, I mean, the R1S is like the Rivians are like the only electric cars that are sort of holding their value.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
electric cars, period.
Right.
I mean, so that's kind of a high standard to live up to, and I'm not surprised they're outselling F-150 Lightnings and Silverado EVs and stuff. They're never going to match the actual sales of the petrol F-150 and Silverado, but is what it is. Is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Cybertruck is only going down from here.
Yeah.
As is Tesla. They ditched the long-range battery thing that was, you could put like a generator in the bed or whatever.
Yeah.
That was how they were going to meet the 500 miles of range goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that
just
they
quietly
removed it from the website.
took that off the website the other day too. Yeah. So
that fucking
I
rocks.
don't know, man. That's so dumb.
Speaking of cars that you can get for nothing, have you seen that you can get Z's for like less than a Miata now?
I saw that.
It's
Is
fine.
this was pre-tariff that this came out, huh?
Yeah, I mean you can go pick this one up today, $36,795.
Oh, 36 grand.
And this one's got a stick shift, which is a no-cost option on this, like God intended. But I mean, you know, they were trying to ask like 70,000 for the Nismo ones of these for a while.
Yeah, that's almost as gutsy as asking
Yeah,
100 grand for the Cybertruck. I mean, it's just
exactly.
nothing.
It's like nobody's paying that. But when you're looking at a $500 payment for this,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's like,
I mean, they are pretty cool.
yeah, now
I
it's like
think
this is awesome now.
I think I saw the first one of these that I've seen in the wild
I
the
still
other
haven't.
day.
I've not seen a single one.
I saw one the other day with some kid that looked like a 19-year-old Logan Paul came ripping through the intersection.
Hell yeah.
You know, exactly the kind of guy you'd expect to have one. His parents definitely bought it for him.
Of course.
But I commend the young man because it looked good. I mean, they look cool.
Yeah, the back end on these things looks awesome.
Yeah, they look like old 240s.
Yeah, super.
And it's still a 400 horsepower stick shift, rear wheel drive.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
sedan,
It's
not sedan, coupe.
it's everything that all these other new cars isn't, and yet
Yeah.
they still can't move them.
And it's way cheaper than Supra, especially that final edition Supra they released. Did you see that? It's like 140 grand or something.
140,000? Are you serious?
Does it say the price on here? I might have exaggerated a bit. I think it's over 100 grand.
Does not say the price on here unless they don't list it in dollars. I mean, it's
Only-
gotta be. It's gotta be less than that, right?
They're only making a few hundred, I think. Wait a minute, what's that say?
69,000.
I don't know if I believe AI on that one.
Yeah. It says 100 and some thousand euro, but you know, come on, we're talking freedom units here.
Well, euros are equal to dollars right now.
Super
That's
Final
the
Edition MSRP 150K.
There you go.
That can't. Are you serious?
It's got all kinds of carbon fiber and stuff from the race car on it.
15K more than a 911. Yeah, 155K at current exchange rates. Wow.
There you go.
Well, that's a little wacky, I think.
I remember when I saw it, I was like, ooh, a fun podcast game this week would be like, what's the best car we can buy for the price of the final edition Supra?
A 911.
Yeah, a 911.
Just won that game for you.
A 458.
Yeah, used 458, 5 Mondials. I don't know. Speaking of wacky stuff that doesn't make any sense, you saw this. You saw this NSX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Would it go for 330 or
370.
370.
Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking
And it was a factory supercharged
Well,
NSX.
dealer installed.
Dealer installed supercharged.
Yeah. Still, I guess that's what makes it so special. I don't know. To me,
Well, how much do you know? Because Matt Farah has one of these, an NA2 final year.
yeah.
T.
You can find nice ones for like, you know, and there's 250 for really nice ones. Middle of the road ones are like 150, and you can get, you know, shit boxes for 70. They've sold
Talking about the final year NA2 because they were a little bit different.
Yeah, they didn't have pop-up headlights. You're right, but you could get an NSX-R, the true Ayrton Senna special, for 306.
Oh man, well
So-
that kind of spoils the whole thing.
It sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah, 'cause they are. That's what you want.
And of course, this is right-hand drive, and the other one has a Targa top. But you know, it's that 370 is just, I don't know, that's crazy.
Yeah, I read that the bidding sat super low for like the whole time, and then there was, you know, two rich guys fighting over it at the end, which is generally what happens when prices get blown out of proportion.
Right. When you see one that gets up to that, I mean, that's the only conclusion that you can make. But this one got 315.
That's a couple of drunk rich guys. I mean, imagine if you and I had $1 billion each. These prices would be out of control on this stuff.
Right, that thing would have gone for $1 million because we would have just bid each other up.
Yeah. So you can see how these things happen, but still, that's crazy. I mean, that's a new benchmark for an NSX, regardless.
Just so you know, art is subjective. Silky just hit the nail on the head with that one.
Thank you, Silky.
But I mean, Silky Johnson. Yeah.
Silky Johnson.
And I would like as much as the next guy to be tearing ass around in this supercharged mid-engine Honda, but I mean, it still seems a little wacky to me.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a $100,000 car.
Yeah. Pretty fucking cool though.
Yeah, I'd like to see some driving videos of a supercharged one. I don't know that I've ever. How much power does it make? Does it say?
Well, I mean, the normal ones make like 250, right?
276, sir, according to the gentleman's agreement.
Are you sure? That may be the later NA2 ones.
This is an NA2.
Yeah, I know, but didn't the earlier ones make less?
Maybe. I'm not really sure.
This one probably doesn't come with any kind of it was never put on a rolling road.
Yeah. I hate that, so they won't publish the number or whatever.
Right. Which is funny.
It's gotta be. You'd think it would be 100 more, maybe? With a supercharger?
Yep. I mean, maybe. I mean, 100 is like, over a third of the power on this thing.
Yeah, maybe it's more like 70 or 80 more. Either way, I bet it's fucking right.
Yeah. Yeah, 270 for the NA2 it says. 250 for automatics.
Ugh.
290 for 3.2s.
Just having an NSX with a 4-speed.
Yeah. I mean,
You look cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you look the part still. Well, it says 270 for the NA1s. I thought it was a little less than that. Oh well, either way. What do you want to go on to, Pat? Do you want to do our 50K garage? See what we came up with for that?
We got any more news stories this week?
I think that's about it for this week. Slow news week.
Yeah. Apart from the fucking McMurtry Spierling driving on the roof and going 4 seconds faster than the Renault F1 car on the Top Gear track today. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, do you want to watch the McMurtry go around the Top Gear track?
We don't have to watch the whole thing, but did you watch that video?
No, I didn't.
I mean, yeah. If you can get to the F1 car, as we all know,
yeah,
did a 59
Whoa.
back in the day.
God, look at that thing. Oh, and it's wet out, isn't it? Or is that just shit coming off of the car?
It may have been damp. I don't think it matters when you have 5,000 pounds of downforce.
That's a good point. Whoa.
Door on the hammerhead.
Nice and tidy through there, too. No, didn't even touch the lines. Follow through. Chicago. Ooh, no, here's Chicago. Oh my god. And across the line. Oh, that was the warm-up. Okay. So this is the old Renault F1 car that went around. And this is that Lotus that was like a
slightly detuned early 2000s F1 car, V8 F1 car.
But that they sold to people to just drive around.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
That Clarkson drove with John Lacey that time.
Yes, yep.
And the Spierling is 3 seconds quicker than the Renault R24. So the gauntlet that they've sort of laid down is that Alpine needs to bring their current F1 car and do a lap, which will definitely be slower than the Spierling, because that thing, as far as I can tell, has a dump truck engine in it. I don't know what's going on with Alpine, but anyway.
I wonder how fast the Spierling would be if without the fan.
Oh, yeah, I mean, just a normal electric car. I mean, it still has 1,000 horsepower. But
Right.
it would probably be somewhere back there with the super van.
I wonder what how the Gordon Murray car, the T50, will do it.
Yeah, I mean, they've never claimed that to be much. There is a what do they call it? The T50S Niki Lauda.
Niki Lauda, yeah.
The high downforce track one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be up there with,
probably the fastest.
DBR9 and stuff.
Probably the fastest stick shift. None of these are stick shift.
I don't think the Niki Lauda one has a stick. I think it's a sequential.
Oh, does it not?
Yeah.
We'll send out the base one. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny that Gordon Murray offered the stick shift and the dual clutch to people to order, and nobody ordered the dual clutch.
Yeah, it's about goddamn time. Like, I want this thing to be worth more than $8 in a couple of years, Gordon. Paying $2 million for it.
Yeah. I read something like the original take rate on the 430 was like somewhere between 5 and 25% for the stick shift, and now they're worth like 3 times as much.
Yeah. Well, hindsight is 2020, I suppose.
Right. The F1 gearbox was cool and fancy and new.
Look at Murcielagos.
Yeah.
Like, the manual Mercy is 3 or 4x.
Yeah.
An E-gear one.
100%. Well, it's 3 or 4 times the car, and you'll probably save that in reliability cost as well.
Yeah, clutch replacements too.
Yeah, those E-gears are not supposed to be the greatest things to live with.
No, I still love them so much.
All right, we've teased it enough. Should we do the 50K game?
Let's go.
All right, how do you want to do it? Do you want to do in stages? You'll do your first car, I'll do my first car, you'll do your second, or do you want to do all 3 of yours and then I'll do all 3 of mine?
Well, I've listed mine in a spreadsheet. I mean, in a PDF, just one by one, so we don't really, have to kind of go in the order that mine are in, I guess.
Okay. Well, we can do. Let's see what's first on yours.
So
I see that you've selected a Swagnum SRT. So I suppose this is the daily.
This is my daily.
All right. So talk me through this. $16,000.
A $16,000 Magnum SRT8.
Okay. Now you are aware this is a Dodge.
Yeah, dude, but it's an SRT8. 6.1 liter V8.
It certainly is. I worked
And
with
just look at it.
I worked with a
Look at the
guy
wheels.
that used to drive not an SRT but one of these, and it got totaled like 3 days after I met him.
How so?
It's like as soon as I saw him driving, I was like, "That's your Magnum? That's awesome, dude." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm super proud of it. I've had it for a long time. I really like it." And then he was coming into work the next day and got T-boned, totaled it.
Oh my God! Was his an RT or an SRT?
I don't think so. I think it was just a base, but I still thought it was pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always loved these so much. Especially, I mean, any of the SRT cars from this era were so rad.
What's up with what's up with the snout on this thing?
That's an aftermarket hood. I'd take that off there.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That looks stupid.
Yeah.
That's because I had to get a cheap one.
Yeah, I mean that probably took $5,000 off the top right there.
Yeah.
Woo!
Looky there.
6.1. Hell yeah.
But yeah, as you know, I had a Charger from this generation.
Yep.
With the V8, and it was fantastic. Just such a reliable, great cruiser.
Yeah.
And this one, mine just was an RT, didn't have the 6.1, so this one's got even more power, and the wagon body, which is so cool.
Definitely.
I love those wheels. There's a guy that has one of these in Terre Haute, and it's just ragged out to shit.
An SRT?
Yeah, an SRT Magnum, and he daily drives it. I see him going to work sometimes.
Hell yeah.
It must be straight piped. Every time I get behind him, I crack the window because I just want to hear that baby.
Hear that baby scream? Hear that baby crow?
Yeah, yeah. I don't care that it's 20 years old and you would be wishing you had a nicer interior and all that. It's just cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
And I don't think that these will lose very much money either. I just at
No,
16 grand.
I bet you'll never lose a dime on that.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I took this quite practically because I've got 2 children, so I can put them in the back, and a big stupid dog.
Yep.
She goes in the back too.
Yep.
Yeah,
plenty of place for the dumb
so
dog.
That's my daily.
Well,
I'm pretty proud of that one.
Excellent choice for daily, I gotta say. I do like what you've done with that. Now, I too went for a vehicle from 2007, and I too spent I spent a little bit less than you. I spent 16,000.
Oh, that's the other part of this. Yeah, I of course considered a V10 M5.
Yeah, I've gone for a V10 M5.
With a manual.
With a manual, yep. Had to get a manual. And this one also has 4 doors, just like yours. Plenty of room for seating. It's got a huge back seat, and reliability on these, I'm sure, is perfectly fine. Nothing to be concerned about. But
how much was this?
16,000.
16 is the same cost as the SRT.
Actually, it's a little bit cheaper, Pat. You spent 16.5. So I saved $500.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I got into a V10 BMW M5. Now, we didn't say that it had to be reliable long term.
No, that was not part of it.
That was not part of it, thankfully. And this thing is running and driving as of the listing.
No, that rocks.
And
I can't fault you too much there.
Yeah. Now, I'm not crazy about the reddish interior, but, you get what you get.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Black over red. It's more of a terracotta, kind of like the Carrera GT.
Terracotta, that's a good way to put it. It comes with this man's personalized speed stick in the back seat.
And look at the crumbs on the seat rail.
I think those are blunt ashes.
Yeah, definitely blunt ashes. And what's that plugged into the? He's got like some sort of inverter plugged into the.
I believe that's so you can give the aux to whoever's in the back seat. So when you pass the blunt, when you pass the blunt, you pass the aux. So I mean,
man. Well, 125,000 mile M5.
Yeah, it's a reliable car. What's the concern?
That's amazing.
How many miles are on yours? 79. Okay, well, it's close.
Yeah, I've got 100,000 to go before I have to do anything.
Well, this baby's battle tested. It's absolutely proven.
Yeah. Wow, that rules, dude. A 125,000 mile manual E60.
Manual E60 V10 M5.
Wow. Okay, I almost have to concede that round. We don't have enough of an audience to have a vote, but man, that rocks. I'll be honest with you. When I went for my daily driver, I just sorted by wagons. I was dead set on getting a wagon.
I wanted a wagon, but I really couldn't. I couldn't find one that I thought really fit into what I was looking for at the price range.
Yeah, I'm sure you wanted a manual.
Yeah, I wanted a manual. The other one that I was really hung up on was there's an RS4 manual that I found for $10K.
Oh.
But by the time I balanced out my other 2 choices, I was like, well, I've got a few more thousand. I'm going to go up to the M5. But the RS4 for $10K was also a serious consideration. All right, let's see what you got up next here. Oh my God, I just got a little preview of part 3 there. So you've chosen a Land Cruiser Prado for your second.
Found a Prado.
A turbo diesel with the hood mirror.
Hood mirror, Japanese import, Prado with what appears to be Sequoia wheels.
Yeah. Stick shift.
Yeah. 4 on the floor.
Yep. Ooh, it looks very nice inside.
It's nice. It's a well-kept example.
Yeah, it's extremely clean. So this is a turbo diesel, so this is a 4-cylinder, yep.
Yeah. I didn't have a ton of of creativity with the off-roader. I don't know. I just thought I sort of split all my costs evenly, so I have about 16 grand each.
Yeah. Well,
Which maybe is not the best strategy, but
I don't know. This is a rock solid choice. I mean, I'd be lying to you if I told you I didn't look at a lot of Land Cruisers when I was looking at my when I was looking at my
Land Cruiser's kind of a boring choice, but this one's a
Yeah.
Prado,
I
which
don't
makes it
think so.
interesting.
I like all Land Cruisers, particularly Prados. I mean, I looked at a lot of FJ40s. I looked at a couple Prados. I looked at some Bandeirantes. But yeah, I ultimately didn't go with one. Spoiler alert, this one's got an inclinometer. Love that. Ooh, digital inclinometer.
It's a Prado thing or just a 200 series
I think
Land Cruiser?
it was just an
That's
option.
a 100 series, and I don't know shit about Land Cruisers.
Yeah, I think it's just an option you could get on these. I've seen
Yeah,
one
no,
on a lot of them.
I struggled with the off-roaders because I was like, nah, I want some old, like, you know, I thought about like a K5 or something, but you can't get that on Cars and Bids. So.
Right. Well, I adore Land Cruiser Prados, especially of this vintage. So I think you've done very well here.
This is a super nice one.
How many miles?
It's cool.
103,000, barely broke in.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
Does it have any modifications or problems? Nothing serious. Yeah, I think you've done very well here. This would be a great one.
Yeah, you've trounced me this time.
I've saved a little cash on this one. Okay, what I've gone for is a Tacoma with a flatbed.
The flatbed conversion.
Yep. And I think it should be no surprise that I went for an old Toyota pickup. I mean, that was never.
That's kind of your thing.
That was never really in question that it was going to be an old Toyota pickup. I mean, I picked out about 12 of these and you know, got it down to one. But I mean,
this one?
It was $7,100.
Oh, so you got some cash to blow on the sports car.
It's got 254,000 miles on it, barely any.
That ain't nothing.
Barely broke in. It's got the 2.7 liter 4-cylinder. It's got the 5-speed manual, and it's got selectable 4-wheel drive. Come on back to me, good buddy. Check out these sick Corbeau seats it's got in it too.
It's got Corbeaus.
Yeah.
It also maybe had harnesses.
Yeah, it's got the pass-throughs for it. You could hook that up pretty easily.
Unless we not forget a flatbed conversion.
Yeah,
which is pretty.
And it's got a Tuffy security safe put in there. That's where you put the strap.
Yeah. Well, there's obviously going to be 2 tree Glocks in there at all times.
That's where the heat goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. So, I think
that rocks, and it has the 90s plastic cup.
Yes, the Jazz Cup.
Graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jazz Cup graph.
Yep. There she is.
What year is that thing?
It's a 95.
Yeah. 95.
Yep. And
That's probably about Dad's Tacoma with the back lopped off.
Yep. It's got the big front skid plate on it and everything.
Yeah, that thing rocks.
You'll get over anything.
Oh, Oregon.
Yeah, you get over anything with this sumbitch. She's got a nice rig to her.
Put a couple of bikes or a quad on the back of that thing.
Absolutely. Get you where you need to go. And it's got Bluetooth, USB. It's all hooked up.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing.
No, for $7 grand, that's a rad choice.
Can't beat it. All right, let's see what you've come up with for your beautiful sports weekend vehicle. Aha, should have known. It's a Fiat X19.
Not just any Fiat X19.
I remember this one. It's got a B18 swapped in it, doesn't it?
You damn right.
Red top. Let's see that. Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember this when this was sold. Was this about 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it was 23.
Let's see.
So this would have been the engine from a
ended April 23.
Integra.
So yep, just
Integra Type R.
Just over 2 years ago. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Type R, red top.
Yeah.
Yep. Very cool, very reliable compared to the terrible power plant that these came with. Probably about double the power that these originally came with too.
Yeah. So I was at this kind of 16, 17, 18 $1,000 price range, and it's like there's a million Corvettes and a
Right.
million like E46 M3s, and
Yep.
I came across this thing. I was like, well, what would I really rather have here? I could try to find an interesting Corvette, or or like you start getting into 986 Caymans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At this kind of price range. But I just thought, I mean, this thing's got 200 horsepower and it weighs as much as a goddamn Coke bottle.
Pack a gub. And it doesn't get much more interesting than a Fiat
awesome.
X19.
Yeah.
With the
So cool.
Bertone.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the body looks perfect, and the paint looks great. Like, this guy did an awesome job. The wheels are fucking sick.
Yeah. And these never look nice.
As soon as I came scrolling past this, I was like, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like what you've done here.
Yeah.
Virginia is for lovers. I mean, yeah.
And what an enormous amount of work this would have been to get this thing.
Oh, 100%.
Sorted. And maybe it's not sorted. Maybe it's the absolute shitbox. We don't know, but it sure looks nice.
Yeah. I suppose the engine is probably in pretty good shape. It's a Honda motor.
Yeah.
I'd be less worried about all these modifications.
Wait, there's a driving video. Play the driving video real quick.
I'd be less worried about a modified Honda with all of these modifications and a swap than I would about the stock Fiat engine. This man has the skin texture of the man I would expect to own this car. He's driving it. Yeah, exactly. Nosferatu. And he's driving it about how I would expect to. Not unlike Miss Daisy.
Not unlike Miss Daisy.
Let's hear it scream a little bit.
Yeah, what are we doing? He's trying to get out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, this thing sits happiest around... There we go. Let's hear that again. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it looks like it drives and runs awesome.
Yep.
So, anyway, I'm pleased with that choice.
Yep, me too. I think you've done well. Now, in a move that's going to surprise no one, I've gone for a Corvette Z06.
Sure. Oh, a Z06. You got how much left did you have? Oh, 26K.
26K. I spent everything but like my last $300. I think if we total them up, it's like 49,703 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I had $100 left or something.
No, but we're under 60. What you get here is a Z06 with the 7-liter.
Wow, for 26.
For 26.
How many miles are on this pig?
Like 108. But you know what? It's a Chevy small block. It's gonna be fine, bud.
It is not a small block.
It's not. Yeah, it is.
A 427 is a small block? I don't understand the difference between a small block and a big block.
One is small and one's big.
How is a 427 not big?
It's got the same bore spacing as all the other ones. It's a Chevy small block.
Okay.
Trust me on this one. There's barely any cylinder walls between between them. That's why they didn't go with this block for like the supercharged versions and stuff like that. But it's the same same bore spacing and everything as all the other Chevy small blocks.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't seem small. 427 cubic inches. But you know the Chevy big blocks were like 409s mostly and stuff like that. Yeah. Seats aren't in great shape, but you know what? Who cares?
It's not bad though, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And I mean, oh god, the C7 Z06 fucking rules, dude.
Yeah, C6 Z06.
I'm sorry, C6.
Yeah.
C7 stinks.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, but I mean, you can't go wrong with the naturally aspirated 7.0.
Oh no, the C7's better.
Yeah.
I mean, god damn it, I did it again. C6 is better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, listen to that thing. loping along. Come on. Oh, yeah. He's got the goddamn sat nav on for his driving video.
How to get home?
What, are you lost, pal?
Guess he's proving that the sat nav works, although it's probably.
I think it's
from his
probably
phone.
coming off his phone, yeah. But I mean, come on, it looks like it's in good shape. There's no visible damage or
No, it
anything.
looks great.
Yeah.
What's the license plate say?
It probably says it's a Z06. It says Cop Bet.
Bet?
Cop
Alright.
Bet. The one
Yeah, no, I can't fault you there.
that the one that I was originally trying to make work was shit, where is it? It's one of these Velocity yellow ones. But this one right here was the one that I was originally trying to make work because it's a Z06, but it has a target top swapped into it somehow.
Like it's like a conversion.
Yeah, it's like they converted it to accept a removable roof. And I don't know if they've done anything to stiffen up the chassis or whatever, but this is the one that I really wanted to make work.
So that thing's a little floppy.
Yeah, exactly. A little wallowy in the middle.
Man, it looks good though, and it would sell for 35.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't make it work. I was trying to go with this plus the
You're trying to find a $1,500 Tacoma you could put in there.
yeah, plus the well, I had the 10K RS4 picked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 10K manual RS4, and then but I still only had like $5,000 left. I was like, I can't get my off-roader done for $5,000.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, so I went away from that. And I think I came up with some good options, and I think you did too. I like your 3 as well.
Yeah, they're two different approaches.
Yep.
What was your what did you pick first? Was there a
You know what? I just kind of I came up with let me show you here. God damn it. Where is it? There it is.
I went my daily driver first, and the Magnum kind of dictated the rest of my budget.
I had all this stuff.
Oh my god.
I came up with
an enormous amount of research.
A bunch of stuff that I liked, and I just sort of started narrowing it down. See, I had a daily
255.
Yeah, for $8,000.
Oh, that would have been a great choice.
Yeah, but no stick shift.
Yeah, the M5. I mean, the M5 win.
Yeah.
That thing's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
M5 with blunt ashes on the seat rails.
Yeah, I also quite like this Cayenne GTS with the stick and the V8.
Oh wow, a stick. How much did that go? 20.
20. It was,
that's a big chunk.
Took too much of my money for my daily.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking about it. I'm not crazy about SUVs, of course, but I mean this one is just too cool that
gets a pass.
Exactly. There were some Panameras I like too. 12,000 for this one for a V8 Panamera. Of course, no stick shift with that, but you know.
Yeah, Panamera's a good shout. And could you get a stick Panamera in the U.S.?
I don't think so.
Made them.
I don't think they made them. I don't think they sold them in the U.S. at all. I really wanted this Mondial T as well, but still, $35,000. It didn't fit into my budget. It didn't fit into what worked, but I really wanted to find a way to make this work. Click-clacking with resale red over tan.
Yeah.
I mean, this would have been cool, but again, there's just no way to make it work. So this is just kind of what I boiled it down to, you know?
Yeah, 50K is tight. So
it is tight.
Next week, do we raise or lower the budget?
I don't know. There's a lot of directions we could go with it, or we could kind of change the specifications a little bit. Maybe we could say come up with your favorite sports car that's under 10K or whatever, your favorite convertible. I don't know. There's a bunch of ways we could go with it.
We can discuss it further.
All right. What I want to do is play this debadged game that you've come up with for me here.
We got some guessing games.
Yeah, we got several games lined up. And I'm quite excited to play one because I haven't played one in a few weeks. I haven't been thoroughly embarrassed in a while. No.
My debadging game, I don't know. I gave you some crazy ones, of course, but I think I think the majority you'll probably get.
It's
But I
kind
guess
of hard to say while you're in the middle of it. Oh my God. Until you see something like this. What the fuck is this thing? Oh man. I've got no idea what this is. I suppose it's probably not a Fiat Panda. That would be too boring.
don't see any familiarity there at all.
I mean, maybe it looks like a V-dub, I guess. Is this a car that was sold in America? Give me a hint.
Not originally, no.
No.
It's from Cars and Beds.
Right-hand drive, I see. I mean, I guess it looks like a Fiat Panda or something like that, but not really. Not like any of the ones I recognize. I'm gonna guess that this is a Volkswagen Polo. Oh, okay. VW Polo. Okay.
Absolutely right.
Cool. Okay, cool. Well, I'm happy.
It was called the Polo Air. It had no roof at all.
Well, this one's had a front end, but I still
look at that.
I still think I recognize it. This is a Lexus. Gosh, what is it? LS 460 or something like that. Oh God. I know it's a Lexus. I'm not sure of the letter and number combo. I'm gonna say LS 460. Is that right? LS 600.
We'll take it. The 460 looks exactly the same.
Okay. Yeah. So I was in the neighborhood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 600. The 600H was the crazy one though, because that's what they made to compete with like the Mercedes S600. But which had a V12, but this one had a V8 in the hybrid system, so it still made like 400 horsepower or whatever.
Right.
But it was such a generic-looking car. I thought, I was like, maybe I can get him with this one.
No, I recognized what it was immediately. I just couldn't place it. Oh God.
Yeah.
So this ooh, this looks like a lot of things. So the first thing I recognize is, of course, this big gaping mouth front end. It looks very Mazda or very Genesis to me, but I think it's probably a Mazda of some sort. I should probably know exactly what this is, but I gotta admit that I don't.
It's not sold in the U.S.
This is not sold in the U.S., okay. It was left-hand drive, though.
Yeah.
So it's sold in some extradition countries.
European markets.
Yeah. God, if this... I'm gonna say this is a... Oh, I'll never guess the... I think it's a... I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a Mazda. I'm gonna say it's a Mazda CX-50 wagon. I don't think that's a thing. Mazda 6 wagon. Okay. See now, I figured this was
Mazda 6 on the license plate. Yeah, now this is a car that I would buy if they sold here, because I've always loved the Mazda 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
unfortunately, it's 180 horsepower, 4-pot
yeah.
automatic.
Yeah.
Kind of boring car, but
Skyactiv G.
The Skyactiv G. Such a good looking car.
It is a handsome car.
Yeah.
Well, that was close.
Anyway,
I knew it was a Mazda wagon.
I was looking for pictures of a car that was actually sold on Cars and Bids or whatever, like a last generation Mazda 6 wagon. Then I searched and I saw this one. I was like, oh man, I could probably get him with that one.
I was in the neighborhood.
A
Oh,
little bit
God.
cheating, but yeah, I'll count that.
Yeah, so this is an Alpha, oh God, what's the model number? Alpha 15614, shit.
It had two names, actually, because one was sold in the UK and Europe,
Yeah.
and one was sold here, and they were called two different things.
Was it called like 16V or something here? And then, man, the one I'm thinking of is a coupe, I think. I don't know what this four-door thing is. I love how poorly it all fits together.
Yeah, look how junky it looks.
It looks like junk.
Clarkson, you remember
It looks worse than a Lotta.
Remember the Ode to Alfa Romeo episode of Top Gear? Clarkson had one of these.
Vaguely. I'm gonna call this an Alpha 146. Alpha Milano /75. Yeah, I would have never come up with that. Oh, it's got a little got a little quadrifoglio sticker.
75 was Europe, and Milano was what they called it when they sold it in the U.S. for like a day or whatever before everybody realized it was a shitbox.
So they sold these babies in the U.S., huh?
They sure did, as the Milano.
Huh? Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
oh
that
God.
was a U.S. one.
Yeah. So this is a. This is like a what are these called? It's like an Infinity like M60 or something. Oh man, or a Nissan Simo, I think is what they were called in Japanese markets. But what did we call them here? Infinity something or else. Probably not M60, huh? I'm gonna go with Nissan Simo. Is it right-hand drive? It's left-hand drive. Okay, so it's probably the Infinity Q60 or whatever. Oh, Acura Legend? Oh my God, I wasn't even close. Well, I knew it was Japanese.
Well, that much was obvious.
Yeah. Acura Legend, the ludicrous special.
So it was a two-door, I believe. The coupe.
Yeah, I believe his was a coupe, now that you say it. Damn, okay, well, I flopped that one big time. Didn't even get the make.
Yeah.
Is this a, this is a Cadillac, obviously. But, oh man, what are these called? Is it, I want to say XLR? It's the super early hybrid thing. Is it XLR? Fuck.
I forgot what an XLR is. That's the one with the Corvette engine. Why am I helping you?
No, that's not XLR, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. So this is fuck. What are these called? This is the early hybrid thing that didn't sell very well. Oh man. In real life?
Yeah.
No, never in real life.
Me either.
Yeah. Man, what are these called? I know this. I know this one. Fuck. Oh man. I'm racking my brain.
I need an answer.
I'm gonna kick myself in the dick when I don't know this one. Fuck, it's X something. It's not coming to me. ELR. Saks
Fifth Avenue.
How you doing?
It really was the Saks Fifth Avenue edition.
Wow.
Look at that thing.
ELR. Yeah.
I don't know why I bothered out even blacking out the badge on it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it. I recognized the car immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that stupid thing called?
Yeah, exactly. I just couldn't remember the name of it. XLR.
Honest,
that is the Corvette thing, isn't it?
To be honest, like I've always kind of wanted one because it's like it's a Chevy Bolt.
Yeah.
Or a Volt.
Yeah.
With a bit more luxury, and it looks crazy. And the Volt is a phenomenal car.
Right. Except for the. Oh wait, no, it's the hybrid one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The all electric ones are like totaled out due to the battery replacement now.
Yeah, those are the ones that are Domino's pizza delivery cars around here. They got a bunch of bolts.
Yeah.
Probably got them for like $4,000.
Oh gosh, look at this. Okay, so this is a Peugeot 206 GTI.
Oh,
106.
GTI on the side.
106 GTI. Oh man.
I'll give you pretty good credit for that.
Yeah, I got pretty close. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn
Look
it.
at that thing though.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
you
sick.
want one?
Yeah, 206 is the older, blockier one, isn't it?
Is it? I don't actually know.
I don't know either.
Because I'm used to the more modern. There's newer versions of all of them. All right, it's time for you to make me look stupid.
I think I got one more, don't I? One more in here.
I do have another game for you, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've got one more to guess on this.
I had to give you a crazy Japanese.
K car, yeah. Is this?
Look at the wheels. They're like golf cart wheels.
I know. Look at them. They look like the wheels on my wheelbarrow.
Yeah, they're chunky though.
I've seen this dealer plate before.
Ooh.
Is this a Subaru Sambar?
Man, that's a phenomenal guess.
Ah, Subaru Domingo. Aladdin?
Aladdin edition. Look at the side, dude.
Oh god.
It says it right there.
Aladdin. Oh man, I've never heard of the Subaru Domingo. Is this like a South American market car or something?
I have absolutely no fucking idea, but look at the roof. It's a pop-up.
Yeah,
like,
pop-up camper.
Like the
Or pop-up tent, I mean.
like the Volkswagen what's it called? That has the pop-up roof.
Westphalia?
Yeah, Westphalia.
Yeah.
It's the JDM version. But I think a Sambar, you're right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was a version of the Sambar.
Yeah, I've never heard of the Domingo. I feel like that may be like a South American market or something of the sandbar. Huh. Well, that was fun. Thanks for preparing that for me, Patty. That was a good time. Even though I did very poorly at it.
Okay. I mean, the ones you missed, you were close, and it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like the Acura Legend, you think you're gonna.
I got the make.
That.
I got the make on all of them except for the Legend.
until you see that slab-sided fucking thing.
Yeah. Right until you're staring in the face of the Acura Legend. You never really know.
And there was no way you were gonna get that it was a Lexus 600 instead of a 460. Like that doesn't count. That one's and the Polo you got. I don't know. It's tough. Like when I'm making those games for you, I'm like, how hard do you make this? Because you don't want to make it too easy, but
100%.
Can't just wipe out the badges on a 4GT or something. What is that?
Right.
Like you gotta pick weird shit, but not too weird. Like I'm like, would I know this?
That's what I always
like. I noticed your thought process was very similar to how mine would have been on most of them. Like, it kind of looks like a Volkswagen, or
yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten to.
Yeah, that's what I'm always thinking too. I mean, would I be able to get this? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's impossible to look at it objectively when you're coming up with the
Right.
questions. Yeah.
When you know the answer already.
Exactly.
This is the Brothers Card Watch Bar. You will subscribe.
There we go. Okay, so you're not going to get it. So the other two were, there's Pink Floyd and there's Rolling Stones. This one is...
The other two?
Those are the other two. This one's John Bon Jovi.
Oh my god.
But you...
Bon Jovi.
But you knew the series, though.
I knew they. Yeah, I remembered that they did those crazy. Is it like when they toured through the countries, or why the fuck did they do that?
I don't, because Bon Jovi rocks, I suppose. I guess that's the motivation.
What more excuse does a man need?
Yeah, yeah. I believe they also did Rolling Stones. Yeah, there's Rolling Stones. And then they also did Pink Floyd.
Oh, that purple color's awesome though.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be the one to have, the Pink Floyd one.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But it literally looks like you just put shitty bumper stickers on it, or decals.
Yeah. Well, I think there were some like interior touches too.
Oh, please tell me there were.
Yeah, like see the seats had Pink Floyd on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
And man, will you go to eBay and see if you can find a set of golf Pink Floyd seats?
Golf Bon Jovi seats.
Yeah, just real quick.
You want Pink Floyd, huh?
Any of them.
Can you tell
But
this
Pink
is?
Floyd would be.
Can you tell I'm logged into eBay? There's Squales and Air Max 90s and some Shredder guitars.
A bunch of dumb left-handed guitars.
Yeah. Bunch of dumb retard left-handed guitars. I'm not Bon
Those things
Jovi.
are all scrap.
Yeah, Pink Floyd seats. OEM Euro Pink Floyd seat covers.
Oh, they're the cover. Wait.
Those don't appear to be the correct ones anyway. Oh, there's a dashboard switch.
A dash switch.
Yeah, you may have to dig around to find the. Oh, hello. Oh no, these aren't the ones.
No, I suppose the guys selling the covers, they took the covers off of a scrapped car or whatever.
Well, I don't know.
The seats are the same.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, but look at these. And then look at the. And then look at that. I mean, is it the same? I don't know.
Might be.
Yeah, I guess so. It just doesn't have the embroidery on the headrests.
Well, that's a pretty big part of it, I would say.
I think so
Unless
too.
that guy put that there.
I don't know unless this guy did too. Anyway, moving on, past the Bonjoni, Mr. Bovine Joni.
Mr. Bovine Joni.
What's that?
That's a factory special edition.
That is a factory special edition.
You were fucking with me.
What's
that say on the side there?
I'm serious as a heart attack. I don't know what it says right here, but I have I've photoshopped out something that's a little more critical right here.
It's an Evo.
It's an Evo 9.
8. Oh, it's a 9. Okay,
yeah.
The 8 and the 9 look very
same
similar.
thing. Yeah, they're almost identical.
I mean, this must be the work of the Japanese.
But one would suspect.
Well, I guess if it's a factory thing, it would be.
Yeah, it is a JDM vehicle. They're only sold in Japan. And this is a bit of a misnomer here. It's not a Tommy Mackinnon.
Yeah.
Those are Evo 6.5s, the red ones, of course.
Factory?
Say what?
Those wheels that are on this particular one, are those part of the...
those are correct.
You're shitting me.
Nope.
What? I haven't the faintest idea. Let's say like a Toge edition or something. I don't know. I've never seen this before.
It's Jackie Chan. Evo 9 Jackie Chan.
Evo 9 Jackie Chan.
Yep.
Wow.
See the wheels?
Yeah. Yep.
There's Jackie.
Sure. How many did they sold more than one of these?
Yeah, I think there's like 30 of them or something. There's not a ton.
What is that? Is that hood some sort of composite carbon thing?
I think so.
It's brown.
Some kind of brown. Some kind of fancy materials.
Wow,
With
that's
this
crazy.
Crazy
Oh,
little
yeah.
intake right there.
Did you know about that before you made this game, or did you
Yes.
just Google crazy?
No,
made
no.
up-
I knew about every single one of these before I made this game, except for the last one I learned about during the making of this game, but it was too cool for me to ignore. But we'll get to that one eventually.
Okay, fair enough.
All
right.
So what about
Onwards.
this one? You know this one.
I mean, it's a gremlin.
It's a Gremlin X, so this is a V8 one.
Oh.
I think you can.
Special edition. Is it a Wayne's World edition?
No, that would be fucking sick though.
I don't know about any special edition gremlins.
I think you do. I think you do, and you just don't know it.
I can discern it from details in here.
Yeah, there's a clue, and it's in the interior. And you may not know it about this car, but there was a very similar special edition with another car.
It's like a kind of a Momo-looking steering wheel.
It's kind of a chain wheel, a Cheech and Chong, Cheech and Chong chain link wheel. I'll give it to you. This one is a Levi's Gremlin.
Oh, it's jeans interior.
Yep. There's the Levi's badge right there.
Oh man.
You're probably
Oh,
familiar.
look at that.
Yeah, you're probably familiar with the TJ Wrangler. That was the Levi's edition.
No, I didn't know about that either.
No,
man, you're
you
good with these.
you haven't seen the
Good
Wrangler?
with these. No, good with these special editions.
Wrangler Levi's. Jeep Wrangler, not the jeans. There it is. There it is. Jeep Renegade Levi's edition.
Should have done a Wrangler.
Yeah. I guess Renegade is what it was. There it is with the jeans interior. So yeah, the seats are like denim. It's quality.
Sold a lot of those.
Quality.
Sitting on jeans all day.
What
I
about,
suppose that's what I do at my job.
yeah, what about this one?
Oh, well, I assume that with this one that there's still denim on the inside. I don't know.
No, it's not denim. This is not a Levi's.
It's gotta be denim related.
It's
somehow.
this one is not denim related.
The guys that drive this one have sort of that bedazzled denim with the pockets that have like
Yeah, with the crosses on the back of them.
That's you exactly right.
The crosses on the pockets and the bedazzlings.
Yeah, what's that brand called?
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy was one of them, but
Yeah.
he was usurped by another.
Usurped by the usurper Sailor Jerry.
Sailor Jerry.
He's got some fancy Fox
oh my
shocks
God,
on
dude.
it.
It does have Fox shocks.
There's a hint on this one too.
Is it the big stupid stars on the wheels? I don't know.
No, it's not the stupid stars on the wheels.
Because I've seen those wheels before. Those are Jeep people wheels.
Yeah, these are very Jeep people wheels. Those are as Jeep people as wheels get.
That's true.
Yep.
Nice powder coat on those babies, though.
Yeah,
No,
honestly, nice finish.
I haven't the faintest fucking idea, dude.
You see it right here? This is the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 edition.
Oh, the Modern Warfare edition.
Yeah, I think you know this one. You've seen this one before.
I mean, in Modern Warfare, maybe.
Alright, this one I know you know.
God, I hope so. Oh, yeah, this is the Sally Carrera.
The Sally Special, yep. Very good. What about first gen?
Yeah, that's more my speed.
What about some first gen Tundra action?
Whoa, a special edition Tundra.
Yeah.
With a blacked out debadged grill.
Yeah, this is another media property that I actually photoshopped out something here. There's something critical to the something critical. There's also something photoshopped out here that's mission critical.
Man, that's awesome.
This is from a media property that was big around this time.
A media property.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like a magazine?
Like a movie.
Or a movie.
Yeah.
2000 and probably 2, like yours, or 2 or 3.
Right in that neighborhood. I don't remember exactly what year this film came out, but yeah.
This one has the later wheels that yours didn't have.
Yeah.
Those are the wheels that I would expect to see on the double cab.
Yeah.
Should have been like 2005 or 6, but I have no fucking idea.
No. Do you want a hint?
No, I sure.
The movie had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
That should be a huge help. I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger was still making movies 20 years ago.
He was in the early '80s, yeah.
Dude, I still don't know. What the hell was Arnold Schwarzenegger in?
This is the T3 Rise of the Machines.
Oh, T3 Rise of the Machines.
The Rise of the Machines.
I didn't know Terminators were still going on. I guess so. Yeah, that movie didn't have a huge impact with me.
No, it wasn't as good as number 2 for sure.
Honestly, dude, if you didn't remove that shit, I don't think I would have got it.
Even if you had the T3 there, you'd still be like, I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, that's a Toyota and it's a Tundra.
Toyota Tundra. I don't know what the third T is, but those are the first two.
Huh.
All right, this is the one I hadn't heard of before today, but I just loved it so much that I included it anyway. So this is an Opel Speedster.
Yeah.
Right, which is a badge engineered Lotus Elise with some fancy body kit.
Yep. There was also the Vauxhall. What was the Vauxhall called?
VX220.
The VX220. Yeah.
Yep. I think that one is different somehow. Is that one based on an Elise as well?
It's the exact same car, but I think they have different engines, maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, it's literally the same car.
So you don't know the special edition on this one?
Of course not. I didn't know any of them.
Neither did I on this one, but it was so fantastic that I had to include it anyway. This is the Scorpions edition Opel Speedster.
Via Scorpions.
Via Scorpions, and it comes with a guitar. This guitar
signed by all the Scorpions.
This Michael Schenker Flying V is included with it, signed by all the Scorpions. Oh. It has a Scorpions digital badge on the back.
Wow. That's pretty special. If that ever comes up on Bring a Trailer, it will be in the multiple 4 digits.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I mean, talk about the most German car of all time.
It's not. It's British. It's a fucking Elise.
Are you sure it's British? It says Opel right here, and it also says Scorpions on it. Okay, so it's not British. It's extremely German. It comes with a Michael Schenker Flying V.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't get much better than that.
Don't get much more German than that. I mean, where do you get off calling this British?
I wish we could find the VIN on this thing. I mean, who? It's probably Schenker's got it.
Schenker's got it in his garage.
He won't let it go. He's had dozens of offers over the years.
Oh man, yeah. I'm sure they're lined up. You got them working in shifts. They're lined up around the block.
We're not gonna sell it.
Yeah, how you gonna keep them down on the farm once they see the the Scorpions edition? Oh my God. All right. Well, I wanna try and do the repair game as horrible as I'm gonna do at it. I'd like to I'd like to
You
attempt
can't
it.
do any more horrible than I did on the special editions game. Those were obscure as fuck.
Were they? Okay, yeah, I mean, well, see, you knew the first one. You knew the Bon Jovi one. Just couldn't
I
get
did,
there.
but I think that thing sold on Cars and Bids. That's the only reason I know that.
Yeah, well, when it was like,
And then, of course, Sally Carrera. I mean, how you not gonna know that one?
Yeah, I picked ones that I knew and I recognized, but it's probably just ones that I just happened to come across at some time. Not that they're a part of the common discourse or anything.
Yeah, if I ever came across that kind of shit, I don't know. I mean, that would have. I don't know. Yeah,
I bet if you picked ones that you were familiar with, I wouldn't have got a single one either.
I think I know obvious ones. I don't know. I'm thinking like all the fashion edition shit from the early 2000s and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought about like the Cartier Town Car or whatever, but I thought that would be too easy.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Or the Harley Davidson F-150. But then we'd just be
Or
copying the Cars and Bids guys.
What's the guy's name from the Chrysler 300?
I don't know. Mark
yeah,
Cross.
See, that would have been a good one. Anyway, I guess I'll save that one for my game.
So this is a '96 Mercedes SL500 Black Edition.
No. That's the color.
Oh, it's just a black car.
It's just a '96 SL500.
That happens to be black.
Yeah, it is black.
Like Colin Powell happens to be black.
He comes in, he says that the top's not working, the cigarette lighters don't work, the parking brake spot, the courtesy safety inspection.
And we're doing 2 ignition keys too, it looks like. And
He
replace
needs
replace
keys
hydraulic cylinders for the convertible top.
for the top.
Okay. Continued on next page. Is the next page the total? Okay. So
In this case, I've got a couple of 2-pagers, but this one is the next page is the total.
okay,
Yeah.
so don't move on until
So
I
that's
have
it.
my
Just
guess.
2 keys and the hydraulic cylinders on the convertible top,
And the
fluid.
cigarette lighter.
And I think the cigarette lighter passed inspection apparently because it's not on the list. I don't
Okay.
know what you're talking about, Chief. I lit 2 tree heaters on it.
I lit a
It's
heater
fine.
out. It's working great. Okay,
It's
so hydraulic fluid and hydraulic cylinders for the convertible top and 2 keys. What about the keys? Require like a full program, so that's probably like fucking 3.
Well, you remember from Gone in 60 Seconds, they're electronic laser cut keys.
I do remember that from Gone 60 Seconds. You would not be
Yeah.
a self-indulgent wiener, sir. You'd be a connoisseur. I
You got
saw
the laser cut keys for the S600.
I saw 2 of these parked outside Starbucks last week. Now, if I had a 275 GTB 4-cam, then what would I be?
Not a self-indulgent wiener, sir.
Be a connoisseur. What else do you have in the warehouse? Okay, so I think I bet those keys are probably like $2,000, and I bet this convertible top cylinder, I bet that's another $2,000. I'm gonna save $4,200. Oh, $2,000. Okay, that's not bad. This was a local
That's a
guy
good
though.
guess, though. The
Jeff-
keys were way cheaper than I thought they would be too.
Yeah,
The keys were like $100. They're like way cheaper than it'd be for my Alpha.
Nicolas Cage led me to believe it would cost a lot more than that.
Yeah. Turns out he was a self-indulgent wiener.
You would not be a self-indulgent wiener, sir. Okay. Georgica. In
This
East,
is
in the
an 07
Hamptons.
Arnage R.
Mm.
They put 6.8 liter on there. Should be 6.75.
6 3/4. Yeah. Rear window motor is failing. No shit. They all have that happen, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I believe that is the only service this gentleman required. This is the one I had to resend today because I realized I left the subtotal down there.
Oh. Well, I just reread Matt Farah's column about his Turbo R getting the
Okay.
having the rear window replaced.
Excellent research.
Yeah, not on purpose.
His was a
Coincidentally.
Turbo R. This
His
is
was-
an Arnage.
His was a 92 Turbo R, so quite a bit different, and his was bundled in with a bunch of other services. But I bet this was about, this is an independent guy. I'm going to say, $2,200. What does it say? 3230?
Bad.
Yeah, so 3230. Okay. Oh wait, the actual cost was like right there, but so what's going on then? Oh, 1,000 in labor. Okay, tough to get to.
Order from a dealer and it cost a bunch.
Yeah, Atelier
Okay.
Targatech.
Now this one is a doozy.
A 928-89 S4. Okay, so this is a V8 and it's having a proper service done. It looks like timing belt, 8 plugs, timing belt roller, tensioner, cam tensioner, water pump, oil filler gasket. Does that say oil filter gasket? I suppose.
Yep.
Clamp. who knows what clamp that is? Silicone oil. Okay, clamp. I know what a clamp costs. Hood strut.
This is a major.
Yeah, I'll say. Intake.
And it goes on to the next page.
Intake. Oh, so I can go ahead and move on to the next page.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Goes on to the next page. Drive belt, air filter. I don't know what these drive belts are. I mean, I know this car is not belt driven. so I don't know what that's talking about. Yeah, and 10 coolants.
So this is kind of a major service on a 928.
Yeah, I'll say. Okay, so this is a front engine transaxle car, a V8 car. Only 61,000 kilometers. This is a little early for a service this major.
Sat for a while. We don't
Yeah.
know. And also,
It
these
isn't-
things are pieces of shit.
Yeah, it is an 89 and it's being done in 2022. So if this is the first time the timing belt's being done, it's way overdue.
And all that stuff. It doesn't say whether it's, I don't know with the extent of the service for that kind of stuff on a 928. I mean, they're front engine, but
Yeah.
I bet a lot of the car has to come apart to do any of it.
Yeah, I bet it's not that bad for a lot of this stuff. I mean, I don't think it's that hard to get to most of the stuff. It's front engine, it's longitudinal.
And
I'm gonna
10
guess that.
manifold rings though.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that the engine doesn't have to come out. I don't know what manifold ring is. What the fuck is
10 of 'em.
manifold ring?
They are pricey.
Yeah. Why would there be 10?
I have no fucking idea.
And what's manifold ring?
I was looking for 928s in this repair game because I know they're a nightmare.
I think this is not going to be as much as you're trying to make me think that it is. I think that this is probably a few $1,000. Let's see, intake gasket. So all that's gotta. But then again, if you're doing the timing belt and everything, getting to the intake manifold, it's probably no big deal. And it's in 2022. I doubt parts to these are that expensive. I doubt they're cheap. But I bet this is like a $3,500 service. $53.97. Wow. Okay. Well, still, it's not as crazy. Yeah, it's not as crazy as it could have been.
Yeah.
Mr. Tim Quacksister. I'll be sure to bill Mr. Tim Coxsister.
Tim Coxsister.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, it's an so it's an 02 NSX. It's an NA2.
This may have been the one that we fucking that sold for $370,000.
May need to. It's dry ice entire chassis.
This is a cosmetic service more than anything else. This one.
Yeah, yeah. This is a car. This is a car like the one we were looking at the other day, like one that's probably sat for a while and needs cleaned up for a sale. 2-stage paint correction, wax, and complete interior detail, including shampoo. Okay, so this could be anywhere from like 4 hours to 40 hours, depending on how much work it needs.
The quantity was only one. They only did one of them.
Only one of them. Okay. Dry ice entire chassis. This is a single page one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And this includes car pickup in Sarasota. So that's an extra $100. Where is this place? It's in West
Back
Palm
up.
Beach. Okay, so it's not going that far.
Yeah.
GT Motor Cars, they got a 250 GTO on the image, so it's probably not cheap. Shipped to Mr. Tim Coxister.
Do not come.
I bet this is. Oh man, I mean this could be.
Dry ice treatment.
Yeah, dry ice the entire chassis, the entire engine compartment, the suspension and wheels. I mean that could be 40 hours of work right there.
Includes 2 tubs of ice.
Yeah, and well, I guess that's the big clue right there. How many tubs of ice they went through. So not that much. New
Kroger,
tires.
that stuff's like $4 for a couple of little nuggets of it.
Let's do it piece by piece. I bet these tires, mount, balance, and alignment. I bet that's $1,500 right there. Oh wait, is that? It says sublet out to Markello Tires and Wheels. Is that included? I get 2 guesses whether or not that price is included.
Okay, well, so plus or minus.
Yeah,
Whatever that
plus or
is.
minus 1,500.
Okay.
1,400. But the dry ice, the paint correction, the new battery, the pickup, the install, and the oil change. I bet that's $3,300. No, I'm gonna say 4,000. 4,000.
4,000.
8,000. Oh my God. But the tires were included, and that's $1,000. So 7,300, we'll say. So I guess 45. What did I said? 4,000. 4,000
Yeah.
on 7,300. Wow. Okay. So I didn't do very well at that game either. Fortunately, neither did you. So we'll have to see who is.
Tough game.
I'll have
It's a
to.
very tough game. I think you did better than I did.
I don't know. We
You had
both did
some-
pretty bad.
Guesses in.
I had some guesses that were in the neighborhood, but I also had some that were a little bit of a ways off. But oh well. Either way.
Close one in that game. I mean,
Yeah.
because we've never owned these fucking cars.
Yeah, never had to service a Honda NSX, thank God. Especially a 928. I mean, my goodness. That was a little crazy. That was a little crazy, that 928 talk.
Yeah. I sought out a 928 when I was trying to make the repair bill game, because I knew it was going to be horrible.
Well, we still got some watches and listings to talk, but we've gone way over already. You wanna wrap it up, or you wanna go on? You wanna do a bonus episode for the lads out there? Up to you. We've already done like an hour and 20 minutes, but we got a lot more talk to do.
Well, let's keep going. Fuck 'em.
Okay. Well, real quick, I mean, there's a new Rolex dropping that everyone's got. All of the rich people have already. I mean, it's very oyster quartz.
Oyster quartz. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
And PRX.
PRX.
Just get a PRX.
PRX homage. Yeah, just go get you a PRX for $400. You don't have to worry about these stupid Arabic numerals on there. Or there's the VC 222 or whatever it's called, and then there's they've all got ones like this nowadays. The big
bracelet kind of sport watch things.
Yeah,
but
integrated
apparently
bracelet
this one
watch.
is quite thin.
Is it?
Yeah.
How thin are we talking? I'm looking up mm on here. I see 40 mm, but it fits like 38. Thickness? Only one word thick on there. Interesting. Well, it's a beautifully finished movement. I would love to have it. I know Tommy.
Should be for 15 grand.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Tommy Cruise has got him one of these.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everybody who's a Rolex ambassador has one already.
Yeah.
It's just...
I do think it's gorgeous. I don't really care too much for the hexagon dial thing or the Arabic numerals.
But the Arabic numerals do look out of place.
Yeah, but I do like the whole retro style of it. I mean, it just makes me want an oyster quartz.
At least Rolex is doing something.
Yeah, just makes me want an oyster quartz.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, there's a Datejust. There's a Datejust too. There's an oyster quartz. I mean, that's clearly what it's what it's patterned after, right?
Yeah. Without question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Not for me though, you know. I guess I'm gonna have to pass on this.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting because it's not very often that Rolex comes out with something.
Comes out with something new, a whole new model.
In a way, which is not really that new, I guess. But
right, but they're calling it a new model. I mean, what was the last new Rolex model? It had to be the what's the one with the shit, what is it called? The pilot's watch with the rotating bezel. This one.
Sky Dweller?
No, is that no? Not. Is it the Sky Dweller?
That's what is pictured.
That's
here.
what I've got pictured. Yeah, yeah. Isn't that their most recent new model?
Probably.
Anyway, good for them coming out with something new. I'm gonna be shopping around for an old oyster quartz though. I think that's gonna be a little more my pace. What we should really be talking about though is this your Falcon F7.
Yeah, we got lots of listings to talk about.
We certainly do. And how cool is this thing?
The Falcon.
I mean, we'll skip the horrible interior pics because Jesus. I mean, what's up with the red and black and everything? I mean, it's like I think they think that they're doing some kind of like a Pagani thing over here.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
But it's not. It's not coming across that way.
No, it sure isn't.
It's coming across like I don't know, a cross between an old '70s gasser and then like a show car that you would see in Hot Import Tuner magazine circa 2002.
Yeah.
Like this wheel looks like it came off of a Mitsubishi Eclipse. With
well, what year is this car?
This car is a 2012.
12. Yeah, so they should have been past that, really.
Yeah, this is actually the second Falcon F7 they've sold on here. They sold a 2014 a few years ago.
Yeah, well, that one did not sell.
Well, okay, yeah, they didn't sell it, but you know, they listed it.
This one did, which is interesting. 129,000 apparently is the going rate for a Falcon.
The going rate. The market has spoken. I think these things were about $250,000 when they were new. But I mean, look at this.
You had to pay 250,000 or something.
But look at this intake manifold on top of an LS7. It's got.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's got carbon fiber head covers on it, valve covers.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is amazing.
Super cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And it's all carbon fiber body too.
It's all carbon bodied. It's got a gated manual. I mean, this thing is awesome. It's a lot of car. $129,000 is a lot of money, but I mean, compared to what you're getting, it doesn't get much cooler than that.
It's a bargain.
Yeah, unless you're getting an SSR Callaway. For a lot less money, you can still get a 6-speed manual, a Chevy small block, and with this one, you're
Callaway
also getting
supercharger.
a Callaway supercharger and Callaway valve covers. You can even satisfy your fancy valve cover itch. I mean, this
And
thing
let's
is
be
wild.
honest. You look cooler rolling up to Cars and Coffee in this than you do in the Falcon.
This would be a Cars and Coffee winner. I mean, wow.
Does it have any Callaway badging?
I don't believe so. Oh, yeah, there you go. Callaway. Yeah. And I looked into this thing a little bit. From what I can tell, this is a 1 of 3. Which doesn't surprise me at all. I've never heard of this being a Callaway vehicle
7
ever.
Falcons.
Exactly. This is about twice as rare as a Falcon.
Wow.
And I mean, look at the bed. Bed's got carpet in it, dude. It's got a goddamn strut tower brace.
A
And
good game would be find the best vehicle that has an LS engine in it.
well, we just found the Falcon in this. I mean, what more is there?
It's pretty much top 2.
That's top 2 right there, and this one doesn't have the crappy 5.3 though. This one's got the LS2. It's got the T56 manual. I mean, this was the best configuration before Callaway got a hold of it. After, I mean, there's really nothing else in the neighborhood. Don't worry about how ugly the front of it is. Ignore that. But I mean, wow. I mean, as far as SSRs go, this is as cool as it gets.
That's the one, and it did sell for 42 grand.
Yeah, the market has spoken. I mean, these things are normally, like $17,000.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that if they're manual. Let's see. Chevy SSR. Not. Oh, Vichy. Let's go to manual. I mean, yeah. Oh, this one sold for $39. This two-tone one, supercharged LS2. What are their quotes around LS2? So this one was supercharged as well.
Callaway supercharged?
Not Callaway, but it appears to have a similar screw-type top-mounted one. I don't know what's up with this one. I'm interested. That's kind of crazy that this one only got 3,000 less. This one did have this cool two-tone paint job, though.
Looks rad.
Oh, shit. But, yeah, I mean, see, these were only bid to 19,000 and failed to sell, and those are both LS2 stick shift ones. If you're talking about ones that aren't LS2 stick shift, then, then you can get them for 14 grand.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Look at
14 grand.
that'd make a heck of an impression at Cars and Coffee for 14 grand.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah. So here's Hoovie's
man.
EldoRODo.
Oh, yeah.
This one hasn't sold yet, but it's currently sitting at 12,500. So Hoovie didn't sell this one on the auction sites. He traded it in against his Escalade, did he not?
I believe so. I mean, I know it was sold privately.
Yeah.
But I think whatever he paid for it is public. I don't remember. I think it wasn't much. It was 20 grand or something, or
Something like that. And I know he had to do some work to it to get the door poppers working and shit like that. Cause
yeah, I mean,
the handles are
he probably
completely
had
shaved.
a few thousand into it at the Wizards.
At the Wizards, yeah. Because you'll notice the handles are completely shaved.
Yeah.
Nothing left.
It's got the poppers and the cameras and the.
It is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it is awesome, but it's just funny. Like, does this guy think he's gonna flip this thing and make a bunch of money?
I think Hoovie saw somebody coming.
Yeah.
I mean, Hoovie got that. If he did do the deal that I thought that he did, where he traded this in against that crispy Escalade that he got, I mean, he came out way ahead in my opinion. I'd much rather have that Escalade, especially since he's got
like the super nice one that he's been posting about the like 15,000 mile.
Yeah, it's totally it's completely crispy. It looks brand new underneath, and it's got the big 6.2 motor, the Vortec Max or whatever it's called in there.
Mhm.
All right, I don't know what the fuck is this. Challenger
Oh, I
RT
thought that.
Scat Pack wide body.
I thought this was fascinating because this guy supercharged a Scat Pack.
Interesting. I mean, for that cost, you'd surely think that you could get into a Hellcat, right?
Yeah. I mean, look at all the money he's put into this.
A lot, it looks like. He's even changed the head covers. He's got a centrifugal supercharger.
Centrifugal supercharger.
Yeah, off to the
What?
side. Neat, and he redid the upholstery on the seats. Huh, to what end? Just so we could sell it?
Why? Yeah, I don't understand.
Just so we could sell it and only get 50 grand? I mean, he must have got divorced or something.
Why wouldn't you just get a Hellcat?
I mean, you got divorced. Subject of a $60,000 custom build. I suppose that's what the work cost, not including the original. Not including the car.
It's on 150.
Yeah, because surely you couldn't get all this. You couldn't
Or
get
130 or whatever.
surely you couldn't get this whole thing for 60. I mean, a nice Scat Pack's like 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 35 or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Hazardous waste disposal.
A nice Hellcat is 50.
Yeah. Let's see. Rotating assembly, cylinder head gasket, head stud kit, crankshaft dampeners, timing cover gasket. Where's the supercharger? Dyno tuning, $2,000 in tuning. Is the supercharger? Oh, there we go. Pro charger system, 11,000. Yeah, I mean, this guy had to have taken the mother of all baths on this thing. It's cool though. I like this.
Cool.
This is a Hellcat, but he's wearing a helmet.
It's a helmet cat.
He kind of looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I have to get a close up of that. He's like, check this out.
And it's a
Helmet cat.
stick shift,
Oh, well,
Oh.
maybe that's why.
or is it
But
an
you get it-
automatic? I can't tell. That's a parking brake. Oh, okay, it is an automatic. Okay. It just has.
Either way, you get a stick shift. Hellcat. I don't know. This guy must have been trying to do something for his business, or
I don't know what he was doing, trying to make a drag car, and then the wife served him with papers or something. But let's get down to brass tacks here.
this guy.
This right here is the first generation Tundra SR5 XS Cab V8.
Current bid 10,000. The reason I sent this, but first of all, it's a stunning Tundra.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It looks nice, yeah.
but if you go to the seller and just look through his selling history.
Hold on, I'm checking out this here Tundra first.
Yeah, have at it.
This is a high quality machine here. He's taking lots of videos, lots of paint meter readings, which are not necessary. The paint was shit to begin with.
There ain't no paint on it.
Ain't no paint. Looks to be optioned a lot like mine, which is to say not very. Does it have...
I tried to see if it had crank windows.
It does not have crank windows. This one has automatic windows.
Oh, what a pussy.
Yeah, it does have manual locks though, like mine. All right, let's see what else he's had for sale. Selger Bulgarup. Okay, so he's had a 2.5 XT. That's a cool car right there.
It's not that currently.
Oh, these are what he's selling right now.
Yeah, these are all concurrent. Look at the 35,000
Yeah, and he's selling,
SR5.
and he's selling a double cab.
Look at this Avalanche he's got down here. 13,000 mile Z71 Avalanche.
Yeah. With the 4x4
30
pack.
34,000 mile
Silverado.
single cab Silverado
Wide
with
mouth.
a long bed.
Bubba mouth, yeah. LS400. Wow. I gotta check out this 85 pickup.
15,000 mile Toyota pickup.
Yeah. 19 grand he got for this thing.
Yeah, I mean, look at these cars. Where does he find all these fucking?
I don't know, it seems he's got an eye for these things. I'll tell you what.
Look at the underside of that fucker.
That's gorgeous. Let's see. Where's the underneath? Wow. Wow. This thing looks
brand new.
Brand and new. How many miles are on this truck?
15,000.
Wow. No wonder it got so much. Then again, I don't think it's that much based on how new that underside looks. He's got a Honda Element. Was it a stick?
Look at that. 758 miles.
Automatic, but still pretty cool. Is it all-wheel drive?
It's a delivery.
Yep.
It's a delivery mileage Honda Element he's got.
That'd be a lot for delivery mileage, but I see your point. It's got
758? Yeah, it's like they drove it home into the store twice.
Yeah, it's got the K24 in it. Not a stick, unfortunately, but still pretty sweet. It's an all-wheel drive. What else has he got? Another Taco, 43,000 mile, 24,000 mile Toyota pickup. Oh, he's got a supercharged T100. Is this a factory supercharged? Or a dealer installed supercharger, I mean? It's a manual. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's got the TRD supercharger. Wow. That's a cool one, 20,000. Yeah, I'd take that over that old pickup. That's pretty cool. What else? A Sequoia.
Follow.
Yeah, Sequoia V8. A 2.5 RS. Another SR5. A Camry wagon with the V6. Is it a stick? I don't know if they made the V6s in stick. No, it's an automatic, but it's still pretty sweet. How many miles? 80,000 shown. Oh well, it's in great shape. Yeah, this guy's got great taste, and he knows how to turn them and burn them. Yeah. I mean, wow, show more. This is just 2024. This guy is flipping them. Wow. Oh, he's got a 6,000 mile rally art. Wow. You don't see many of these. It's a dual clutch as they all were. Say what? Yeah, it's a rally art.
I said that you don't see many of these that aren't like beater pizza delivery cars now or whatever.
Exactly. And these were all dual clutch. They didn't make any in manual, unfortunately. But man, that's really the only annoying part about those. And those things made less power than the Evos, so really the dual clutch thing isn't even that big of a deal. The dual clutch was pretty reliable in those cars. What was he trying to buy? An 88 M5. Oh, he made one bid on a 22B, only up to 66K though. It wasn't a serious bid.
Yeah, this guy buys in the middle range.
Yeah. He tries to get some value out of them. I mean, how cool is this old M5? Wow.
A guy that buys to make money, but also loves these fucking weird Japanese cars.
100%. Handed. Alright, Petty. Well, I think that's about it for this week.
Yeah. 2 hours.
Yeah, we really ran up about 2 hours on this bad boy. Maybe I'll split this one into 2 episodes. I don't know.
Good.
We'll give them a bonus on Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, or save one for when we miss a weekend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Save one up. Totally could do.
I'm gonna come.
You are fake news.
Either way, I'm gonna have to inject those sweet guitar licks somewhere in this thing. The intro, closing, and in the midpoint.
Bring it on, dude.
The sick
Let's go.
PV Blazer licks. Alright, until next week, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps. It means a lot to us. But until then, I've been Austin.
Patty.
Alright, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Like, subscribe, accept.